Alrighty, it's another day of the crying baby game. The streak is at 127, and I swear to God, if I get another one of these difficult runs, I'm gonna uninstall. This has been terrible. We've had two real bangers of runs, and not in a good way. The destination is Beast through Boss Rush, so we are on a bit of a timer, so hitting this guy immediately is no bueno. But at least he gave us the secret room. And yeah, we start almost max damage, which is always a good sign. We are slightly below average on tier rate, but honestly our tier rate isn't terrible. Especially for this amount of damage. So far I'm seeing nothing that concerns me, but I thought the same thing about the last two runs. So we'll see. We've had some real bangers. If you haven't seen them, I absolutely urge all of you YouTube viewers to go check out the last two videos after this one, because boy howdy did we have to fight for our wins. I need a bomb. Nope. You know, it's not even the worst time for Ludo, because it's surprisingly decent against Beast, but still nope. Present though. I need a bomb. Just one bomb. I'm surprised nobody asked how much about that Ludo. That's usually the first question when something like this comes up. Alright, it's the Duke. The Duke is easy if you don't, like, face tank his flies. I almost messed it up when I was trying to abuse the spawn limit. Okay, that's gonna be tier 8 and a bomb, which is good. Oh, you. Tier 8's nice though. There is a bomb here. I'm gonna go for the bomb over the present. I don't know why I'm really surprised by that, because frankly it's been going like this all day long. But it's still a bit frustrating. Not picking last bomb. Did I miss a bomb? Super secret room has to be here, I think. I was hoping for a blood donation machine. I kind of really want that present. Oh right, I can get that. Look, it's been a long day. Almost no chance I'm getting that. It's really not worth it to start bombing stuff. I guess I could go in there to check. Ah, sure, I have 4 keys. Nope. Alright. This is honestly looking pretty good. Now it is Beast Boss Rush, so we are on timer. Which means I do need to hurry a bit, but the opening floors tend to be slower anyway. Because that's when the run really only picks up. The problem is I can't really visit a devil deal right now. Yes. There's a lot of min-maxing that I have to do here, which I don't really like on a run that's on a timed goal, but typically the early game min-maxing leads to some pretty nice time saves in the mid to late game. What a great room. Okay, that's nice. Where's my key? Come on, give me another key game. Don't be like that. Rules card.
Rules.
It's gonna be a good run. That confirms it. Oh god, lag! What? Jesus! What is happening? Hello? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Beast boss rush, so we can go to the devil deal. We do have 2 hearts to pay with, although I'd rather not go down to half a heart, so I don't entirely know how I feel about a devil deal, but I still think it makes sense to peek inside. There's a lot of 1 heart items that I would be thrilled to find, and maybe I get a health up here. Nope. Or, you know, I could find black powder and missing page too. That is also always an option on a run that is on a timer. Is it here? Okay. Ooh, sick.
Tears up.
It would be so nice to find a bomb here. Sorry, a key here. Hope you had a safe travel home, Bob. Okay. If I didn't, I wouldn't be typing. Well, I mean, you could have also just had, like, almost an accident. Which is still not, like, a great way to travel home, but you'd still be home now. Empress is probably better than the 2 of hearts. Ooh, library. Hopefully we can get a better library than last run, where we had 1.5 hearts and it was 4 books behind a spike each. Because that would be not great. Come on, just give me a nice and easy library. I mean, I'll take the Necronomicon with me, but obviously this library is not really making me super happy. Blowing up a Keybagger is nice. I will say that. Sure. I don't care about deep low. Keeper sack is nice. Harlequin baby. 2 out of 3 conjoined on a beast run is pretty nice. I mean, conjoined is really good against the beast. Not so great against the horseman. But conjoined is definitely going to have its applications here. Conjoined also has its applications in the boss rush, so. Yeah, you're right. Keeping the wooden nickel, probably not the worst choice now that we have the thing. We go back for that though now. I'm already at 10 minutes. Fallen! That's not bad. I'm gonna go for the nickel. You convinced me. Brim bombs are pretty good. Seems kind of crazy to drop the Necronomicon for a wooden nickel. But yeah, with the Keeper's Act, that's probably a good idea. I can't wait to run into Greed for the next 2 shops. We all know it's gonna happen, right? Curse of the Lost. What? Got most of them, and most importantly got the lucky penny, so that's good. Yep. We all know it's gonna happen, right? No? Moving box. Moving box isn't great. Arrow walk is fantastic though. Okay. I'll buy the bomb for a bit of extra stats. Okay. Strength card is probably not as good as Arrow Walk. But if the boss room is close, I could potentially use it to steal from a devil deal. I don't know, man. Arrow Walk isn't that great against the beast either. Because there's a few attacks, like most importantly that inhaling fire move that he does after the first cycle, where you're gonna get hit. If it's on Arrow Walk. Double the fire rate of my familiars. That's probably good. I mean, do I need more keys? Item room's just gonna be here, is it? Somewhere. Oops. Nice. And a useless chest room. Oops. My favorite. Okay, it's wannabe sci-fly. But hey, I mean, sci-fly at home is still better than no sci-fly. Sci-fly at home is honestly a title that this thing should be proud of. Baddie! Oh my god, look at Demon Baby go. It's actually kind of brutal. Oh my god, stop farting! Jesus. Okay, no angel room, no devil deal. We're gonna be... I mean, I'm okay on time right now, but it also, like... It's gonna depend a lot on these floors, and I'm not really in a position to go super fast because my health is holding me back. Just checked in for your flights. Nice. That's exciting. Fly at home shoots projectile. That's actually a good point. It might be. All right, a bit more HP. That's conjoined. Still not entirely sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Here it was definitely a good thing. Please tell me the shop is on the way here. If this is one of those floors where the shop is just at the other end of the stage, then... I'm gonna be a sad man, although it's most likely greed anyway. Yep. Double attack speed iced, baby. That's the real run winner here. I really need to stop popping that wooden nickel. It's not going to make a difference at this point. It just costs me time to walk back for the coin every time. My God. Come on, be an easy boss. Oh, good lord. I mean, it's not a terrible boss. Like, Haunt on its original floor might be terrifying, but here... Yeah, that wasn't bad. Angel room. I'm gonna die in Minecraft. I don't know. 3 times DPS increase, but it's not. It gives you tears down, and it also, like, it gives you a negative damage multiplier. Does it give you a negative damage multiplier? It definitely gives you tears down. Maybe it's just a negative tears multiplier. I'm not 100% sure. It's definitely not 3x damage. Oh, that's just crap. This is a beast run, right? Alright, there's the X marks the spot. So that answers that. The best transformation is clearly Bob. That's why they made it so rare, right? Game is perfectly balanced. Super bum. I didn't even think about that one. Themselves. Yeah, I've had neither Super Bum nor Bob, so I don't know which one is rarer. Huge. What? How dare you not be the correct path? What is this floor, dude? Whoops. Oh my god. Am I gonna miss boss rush because of this? Nah, I have reds too. We're fine. We're fine. Look how fine we are. Oh, good lord. Let me be fine in another room. See how fine I am? So fine. Okay, we're good. This is not gonna take me a minute. Especially against Red Mom. Okay, Beast, I can pick the photo since the Polaroid is pretty useless in the boss rush and that's the only room I'm going to be using it for. I am not taking almond milk. Not with how this run's been going. The question is, what do I take? Probably Quince. Because Quince is kind of crazy in the in the Beast fight. And in here too, for that matter. And they all gonna have their fire rates doubled too because of the trinkets? Like... bit of a no-brainer, actually. Oh wow, I got a rotten baby. From the Queens. Oops. I don't know how that got pushed into me, but I guess I shouldn't have done that. The red stew is doing pretty well though, I gotta say. I should be using the wooden nickel here because I can just pick everything up at my own pace later on and we're gonna get one more shop. Dime. Oh boy. I still don't buy the 3x argument, by the way, because there's no way you're consistently hitting all 3 shots with conjoined. I think it's a very good transformation. But best seems a bit of a stretch when Guppy exists. Guppy is X2 at this point with the fly generation. And I don't think conjoined is X2. It's hard to compare them too because they do a lot of different things. Like Guppy adds a buttload of single target damage to your build, whereas conjoined adds a buttload of AoE damage to your build. They do 2 very different things. And I do believe that Guppy is just better suited to do the things that the game wants you to do, which is dealing large amounts of damage to a single entity in a short amount of time. Well, that doesn't mean that conjoined is, like, bad. It's kind of like comparing Polyphemus and Death's Touch. Like, Polyphemus is more raw damage, but Death's Touch is going to be more AoE. Long term. That was probably a bad example because Polyphemus also has a bit of built-in AoE, but you get the point, right? Like... Edmund really liked that cat, I guess. Well, I would hope so. It was his pet cat. Super great this shop. Not guaranteed, but definitely possible. Trying to go a bit faster here because A, I've been playing a lot of this game today. And B, more importantly, I want to make use of the red stew. Not a huge fan of this room. I also played that really bad though. Don't need to find the item room. I can just take the item on the ascent, but what we do need is the shot. Which, as said before, is very likely to be greed. But between Keeper Sack and 49 cents, I think it'd be a crime to not at least take a peek. Very likely going to be taking Bone Spurs on the way up, but we'll see. Well, booyah. Also, that seems pretty nutty. For the beast fight.
The Hierophant.
Oh, I haven't cleared this room yet. Whoops. I thought I could enjoy a nice opportunity to readjust myself on my seat. Whoops. Does box double quints? I don't think it does. Just buy out the rest because of Keeper Sack. Ooh.
The Hierophant.
Okay, Red Stew is probably going to be out soon.
Spent it. It's gone. Just get over it.
Just get over it, forehead.
Gone. How could you have spent our savings?
I don't care about Giant Cell, but Bone Spurs is okay in the Delirium, sorry, in the Beast fight because of Pestilence spawning quite a few flies. All of Maggie, don't really care too much. Thank you, Frozen Baby, for blocking those shots. Undefined. Interesting. Can you even get error rooms in the Ascent? Probably not.
He's self-destructive and disturbed, just like his father. Look at who he has to look up to. You're drunk again, aren't you?
Shut up, Maggie. Shut up. Just keep pushing me like this. I'm leaving.
Good. Leave. We'll be fine without you. I burned enough.
That trinket doesn't do anything at this point. Nice golden bomb. Just before I left the floor. Oh my god, look at this. Army! I want that. Red Stew is out, but I think Red Stew more than enough did its job here.
Cleanse your soul.
You are taking this too far. Did you hear the sound?
Pray for your salvation. Come, pray with us.
Another one. This one is in a bit of an easier position though to push to me. You had an air room on the ascent, there's a light beam. Oh, so you can get air rooms here, okay. Well, I mean, I still wasn't gonna trade this box of friends for the undefined. Not in this scenario. Devil card is not better than the two I have. Oops. Man, I need to be a bit careful with my HP.
Where are you going? Wait! He needs you! Your son needs you!
Just can't do this.
Please don't leave us!
All right, we're home. Can't sleep in the bed for more HP, unfortunately. Don't have the right type of HP for that. You know, I've heard legends that Mom's knife can be in this chest, but I'm like 99% sure that I've never seen that before. Okay, gotta get through the dogma fight, and then we can finally pop that box. I know it has a super low weight, but I've been playing Repentance for quite a few hours at this point, and I've never seen it before. Lucky shoe? Absolutely. That is my biggest issue, especially today. I mean, you can scream streamer luck all you want, but today my luck has actually been horrible. I mean, this run was okay, but I did still have to work for it. I'm not done yet, but, you know, I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. Oh, what the f... What pushed him down? I would have said skill issue if he died against Delirium, but he didn't. It wouldn't have been a skill issue either. Dude teleported on top of me twice in like the first 10 seconds of the fight. Losing to Delirium is definitely not always a skill issue. I would have been kind of salty if I lost that, to be honest. It must be a demon baby there off screen. Are they gonna let him back on screen? I don't think they will. You skillfully still won though. Yeah, I was skillful enough to not like get teleported on another time. Actually, I have ghost babies behind me. Did I have a ghost baby before this? I don't remember. This is quite the damage at this point, though, I gotta say. There's like 3 freezer babies in the lava at this point. Probably more. All taking a lava bath. You gotta admire the eternal ice that they're trapped in though. Considering it doesn't melt from touching freaking lava. The rare familiar builds that work well. I don't know if I would call this working, but yeah, I guess I would call it working. It's still mostly annoying to play, but hey, it was an interesting run and it certainly was better than the last 2 we had to play. So if you enjoyed this kind of run, make sure to leave a like and a sub on the video. I really appreciate it. There's also another video on screen right now that YouTube thinks you might enjoy, so go check it out and I'll see you in the next one. GG.